Oh, hello. It's been a minute. Hello, I am Coach Dama, and I thought to come on live today. Let's talk about the Matric 2023 results that have come out. But I don't want to talk about the results per se, but rather what happens now that the results are out, right? So let's see who's coming to join me. And yeah, I just wanted to come and give some support to the parents that are experiencing either their first or maybe not their first matric results, and understanding that some kids are celebrating, and yay, we celebrate with them, right? And we're like, well done, the percentages look good. And while we know that is a contentious point in South Africa with our results, but hey, that is what is being reported, so we're going to talk on that specifically. So yay for the class of 2023. And it cannot escape me that while others are celebrating, there are some that are not. And it is at this point where I know that my fellow parents don't know what to do with that, because hello, the matric results are the feedback, right? We can avoid feedback from many things, and we can just deal with it privately and whatnot. And while we, as the supporting communities, also need to be cognizant of the fact that some parents just don't know what to do with that, with the feedback, right? So it's wonderful when it is positive and you can report the oh my gosh, we've done the bachelor's results. In my time, it was called an exemption. And we were in the papers. I don't know how it works this time, right? Because I don't have matriculant and in the space. And while we are waiting, the anxiety that comes with all of that, it is a lot, right? And I know that many people, we can only respond to situations based on the way in which we have seen others respond, right? And when something of such a magnitude as the matric results that are national and publicized, it can be hard to know what to do with the results that you were not anticipating. And because as human beings, we need to express our displeasure or our disappointment. Sometimes we don't know how to do that. It can be easy to just go on the blaming and the ranting and the raging at the person who was supposed to have written the matric result exams. And as much as that may feel good in the moment, I know how terrible it can feel afterwards, right? So we then need to make sure that we support our children in a way that will enable them to be able to navigate whatever the results that they've gotten. And when you find yourself scared that you are going to lose your ish because maybe the results didn't come out the way you wanted or the way you had expected or the way you had hoped, sometimes as parents we take cheap shots. If you were not watching that whole TikTok thing, and I've been speaking to a few parents who've been waiting since last night, and the anxiety, and I asked one person, or rather all of them, how are the how are the people waiting for these results doing? And the general consensus was there was a lot of anxiety, right? So whether somebody is has passed or not passed, the fact of the matter is they now need to deal with this. And we as parents also need to understand that a lot of this, I can just recall in when I was waiting for my matric results, the anxiety was mainly on how it was going to be received. So I don't even recall that I celebrated my results for me. I really celebrated it for the people. All right, I celebrated. Yes, I passed, and I passed with an exemption, and you know, I was just so relieved that the parents would be proud, right? And I suppose as the fact that we are still human and we have parent and child relationships, that will probably never end. We will always have children who sometimes are unable to show up for themselves because they are busy showing up for us as the adults. So as a life coach, as a self-mastery coach, I thought, you know, this is an opportunity for us to help our to help our children transition from being babies into this whole adulthood, and help them navigate. Hi G, thank you for joining. And help them navigate the transition. We are the parents, and we know that we want what's best for them. And I know we are in this phase of our parenting where there's a whole argument about soft parenting, about gentle parenting. And you know, there are many different camps, you know, in terms of, is it good, is it bad, and all I can tell you is that the world is tough enough for our children. That's my philosophy. The world is tough on our children, and our children need a soft landing. Isn't it that right now we are seeing an abruption of the soft life, right? We are cognizant of the fact that we need certain spaces to be our soft landing. As a parent, as the number one contact for my children, I choose to be that, right? And when I need the help to do that, hey, trust me, I'll go out there and I will seek that help. I will read the books, I will watch the videos, I'll take the courses, I will get the coaches, right? So that is what I am encouraging you to do. These results it's not the end of the world. If your child did not do well, there are options out there. And if you need to be expressing the disappointment and you want to yell and whatnot, my advice is do not do it with them, especially not today, right? Especially not today. So take a breather. I'm sure they themselves are struggling with the results. If they did well, great, right? And right now, that is not the message for that. I'm talking to people who are struggling with the results that are not the way they wanted it, right? Maybe today is not that day to be expressing that. And maybe today is the day that you call somebody else and not rant at the child. Because I can assure you, they too are dealing, right? They too are dealing. So it is our responsibility to help them navigate these results. And if you need help with that, that's what I can help you with. I am a self-mastery coach, and I strongly, strongly believe that we ourselves need to deal, right? We need to deal with whatever our issues are that do not allow us to show up the way we want to. You know, I don't know that people are proud to be, you know, aggressive. I don't think so, right? I think it just escapes at times. So I'm offering all parents who are dealing with either the bad results or the good results, whichever camp you are on, I'm offering 20% off my coaching programs. I've got the 12-week program, which I recommend because in that way we are able to focus, we are able to have our goals, we are also able to help with implementation, accountability, commitment, systems. We are able to do that and have that focus. That's 20% there. And I also have the emergency one. So right now you're feeling agitated, you're like, okay, I don't know what to do, I don't know how to support this child. You are also welcome to take a once-off session with me that also includes a follow-up session, because we have to find ways of supporting our children. And to those that have done well, I say congratulations. We are celebrating you. Well done, and we're wishing you all the best for your future. You have got this, right? And those who did not do well, it's okay, right? It's okay. The parents, I'm encouraging you to get the support that you need so that you can be supportive to these children because you want to, right? It's our jobs, right? These people are transitioning into this adulting life, and while they may present as a know-it-all and whatnot, hey, we've all been there, we've all thought we knew it all, but that does not mean it is now time to just throw them to the wolves. We can still guide without taking their agency. We can still do it. And that is what I just wanted to come here today to just talk about that. And let me know if you found this useful, and if you an aunt or a friend or whatever, please allow the parents to come to you. Give them, do not impose, right? People are dealing with a lot. Hey, people are dealing with a lot at this point. That anxiety of not knowing how to tell this news. So let us give people the time to process this and let them come to us and celebrate. We can watch the the WhatsApp stories and the Facebook stories and see, and then we can then reach out from there. But I think we just need to give the parents a bit of time to process these results, and those results that are delayed. Oh, I am so sorry. I'm really sorry. The anxiety must be brutal. And that is it from me. Reach out to me. Watch my socials. I have the offer out. Please take me up on this offer. It's limited up to the end of January, so that 20% applies there. And if you're watching this and you don't have a child that is in Matric and you feel like this does not apply to you, but you also were waiting for some sort of special, hey, jump on that wagon as well. You will get the 20%. It's not just for people with matriculants. So you can also get the 20% if you've always wanted to work with me and you're waiting for a smaller nyana discount on my offers. And that is it. I am Coach Dama, and thank you so much for watching. And if you watch this till the end, thank you. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me your thoughts on this matter. Which camp do you fall in? Let them burn, or we are going to be soft landings for our children. And that is it. Enjoy your Friday, enjoy your weekend, and enjoy the rest of the month and the rest of the year. And Happy New Year. Oh yeah, this is my first live this year. And Happy New Year. And that is it from me today. See you in the coaching sessions and online. Bye-bye for now.